tentative headline is When Mothers Go Hungry, the Impact of Food Insecurity on Maternal and Infant Health.
You may have 10 people with HIV in a population of 100, but you now have a family where there are 5 and 4 have HIV. And there is this
The Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development, in partnerships with Premium Times, decided to organize this gender-sensitive reporting workshop for journalists to better enhance their capacity in sensitively reporting across gender lines on the themes of nutrition, food security, as well as primary health care.
The session on gender reporting, and then the session on issues in primary health here. These are the sessions that stood out so much for me. And then today, the session that I enjoyed so much was the session on mobile multimedia storytelling. The one that took us on video editing, how to get good shots, etc.
Because the CJID believes that fostering inclusive and informed storytelling around these themes will help in ensuring that how these issues affect women, vulnerable groups, children, persons with disabilities are brought to the fore, are highlighted and spotlighted.
Problems facing them, some may not even be visible. Some may know. Certain skills that you should possess. Of course, you must be somebody that is diligent and is committed to the cause of good journalism with good ethical practices. Anything that is short of all of this, whatever the issue may be that you are covering, you won't get the result. You have to do research. You have to have your sources, which is very, very important. Because there are so many stories, like I said in one of the sessions I handled yesterday, that many stories die at that stage when you cannot find sources. You cannot find people who have been affected by the issue that you are reporting.
It's like the middle belt, very Nasarawa, Plateau, like the food basket of the country. And this is where this is often the center of the farmers.
So what's evidence about that? Maybe as lack of clarity. The story is just there is no connection, there is no logic, it's not even clear, because sometimes reporters have this challenge of mumbling too many issues together, and when they deal with such issues, they are unable to arrange them, make them logical and flow. So you get a report that you can't even make a sense out of the whole lot of the entire length of the story. You can't make a sense because the issues are disparate, they are not connected, they are not logical, no clarity. So this is a major issue.
Journalists, I think our major focus should be the impact our reports may have on the community. Like I was talking to reporters earlier, that when you come up with a story idea, before you go to the field, you also need to think of the possible impacts that your story will have on the community. Like I said earlier too, make sure you do not forget to get consent from anybody you're speaking with when you get to the field. So before you even go to the field, you get your consent form from the HR, probably from Premium Times HR, for example. They can give you a consent form that you can give to whoever you're speaking with. This is very important, because whoever you're speaking with, if they do not give you consent, if they do not know the platform or where you'll be taking their stories to, or where you post or publish their stories and their faces, they have every right to sue you at the end of the day.
You know, in everything that has to do with this reporting, both the gender have certain things they experience, and it's through this training I'm able to understand the differenes therein and how we can balance the narrative. whenever we are reporting it.
About food security and of course primary health care. Of course, the three are intercepted, they have intersection in between them, and it has been an awesome experience learning about all these intersections and the strategies that we need as journalists to actually report them in the most accurate manner and in a way that will trigger impact.
So aside from the fact that you can rely on data from officials, official agencies and all that, and even especially local, validated by local authorities. We can, if there are no data on, certain issues that you're investigating, one of the things I learned is that you can also conduct a field survey, for instance, to enrich your story. That's a very significant lesson that I'm taking home.